heard of the term Almond Mom being used on social media. It describes a parent that obsesses over being skinny and thin culture and pushes it onto their own children. I'm joined now by Dr. Natalie Gentile to talk about the unhealthy habits that this can create. And I'm so glad that we're talking about this. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. This is a really near and dear topic to my heart.
Well, you know, I think we were just talking in the commercial break about how even when I was growing up, I think of who was on TV, who were the influences, and it was Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie and very thin. And so even now as my body has changed, as a woman who's had 3 children, I think, oh, I have to lose some weight, I have to lose some weight. And that has to stop in my own head, right? And for people at home.
And I think when you become a parent, it becomes even more apparent what that messaging is.
Yeah.
And what you're saying to yourself. If you're saying it out loud, your children are hearing it and seeing it, not only from diet culture then, but also in the home.
So this term Almond Mom, this is really, pushing unhealthy habits about eating and weight onto your kids too.
So you and I talked recently about this word orthorexia, and it's
Yes.
this obsession with healthy habits. The desire to be healthy, the desire to have lifestyle habits that support a healthful body are not inherently a bad thing. But it's when they start to turn into detrimental effects, whether that's to your body physiologically or to your mental health financially. A lot of people don't have access to these healthy habits that celebrities are putting out there on a regular basis.
Right. And so this is a true eating disorder.
This is a disordered eating habit.
Okay.
Yes.
And so if somebody at home thinks they might be having this, what are some things that you can recognize in your behaviors that would indicate that you're suffering from this, and maybe even if it's not to that extreme, passing on unhealthy habits to your kids?
So I think it's always important to check yourself first, right? So how are you messaging to yourself? When you look in the mirror, are there things you're saying to yourself on a regular basis that you wouldn't say to someone you love? That to me is always a red flag, that you have habits and messaging that aren't necessarily beneficial to your body and your mental health. Then it's what you're saying to others around you too.
Mm-hmm. So you and I were talking about this, us growing up in this, what was the term? It was such an awful term, heroin chic.
Heroin chic.
Do you remember this? I mean, it was such an awful term, but it was this very overly skinny, sucked in face look. And so we thought that this might have been generational. We were impacted by all the images that we were seeing, but you're saying it's been passed down and continues to. How do we break that cycle?
Yeah, it never went away. So you'll see these articles that'll say heroin chic is back, but really this obsession with thinness in our culture never left. It's just becoming more apparent because we're finally talking about it. But unfortunately, I think we're kind of shifting into talking about thinness again as this celebrated thing.
And how do we change? I mean, because I think about women in my friends circle, women that I work with, and there's always this comeback to losing weight and being this ideal figure. In whose eyes, though? And that's what I don't get. How do we have a new mindset on body image?
So I don't weigh my patients when they first come to the office.
Oh, I love that.
So, and I think it's this this mentality shift of that's not the only vital sign that matters.
Right.
And so when I talk to my patients about how they're feeling and how their bodies might be changing over time, we go through a bunch of different parameters. How are you moving? How are you sleeping? How's your mental health? How are your relationships? All of these things matter, arguably more than the number on a scale. And so if we can start to change that weight, for lack of a better word, that we put on weight to these other factors, that's a really big mindset shift that can be helpful.
I want to talk about how this impacts our kids. What could happen if we are saying things like, "Oh, don't eat that. That's not good for you. You're going to put on weight if you eat too much of that." What are we saying to our kids when we talk like that?
Yeah, so a lot of our culture is around the morality around food. So good, bad, cheat days. I'm going to reward myself for being good. This messaging sticks in kids' heads from very early on. And so I'm not saying that what we do at my house is right by any means, but something I try to focus on is taking those dichotomies out of it, the good, bad, taking that morality out of it. And let's talk about how we're fueling our body today. How do you actually feel when you eat those foods?
I had someone say to me once that we forget that food is like putting gas in your car. And we don't treat it like that. We treat it like you mentioned, a reward or a cheat day, instead of just thinking, I need these foods to get me through my day.
And that's true, but there's also this beautiful culture around food.
Right.
That when we start to really make it so black and white with eating, we lose some of that beautiful, colorful diversity around food that can be so beneficial for people. So it's coming back to that more intuitive eating pattern that I think is so imperative.
I have a quick question for you before we wrap here, and this is a big one because I always think about this. Should you have a scale in your house, and is it okay to weigh yourself in front of your kids?
I'm guilty of weighing myself in front of my kids. I have a history of disordered eating, and it's something that I'm still aware that I'm kind of still working through. I do think that some people benefit from weighing themselves, whether it's on a certain weight loss journey that they're on or they have medical conditions that they need that. But I would recommend not weighing yourself in front of your children, and it's something that I'm actively trying to work on as well.
Well, and you know, it's just I think it's focusing on a number rather than, like you said, the full body and the health of everything happening in your body.
It's a hard habit to break.
Well, it is, especially if you're used to doing it daily.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Dr. Gentile. This is
Thank
wonderful.
you.